Hello, everyone. Stephanie here from the Autism Soup. I have not posted in a while, and I do apologize for that. There has been a lot going on with the kids' schedules at home, so I am posting now about what we've all got going on. It's getting kind of late. Let me close this door. Hold on. Okay, I do apologize about that. I lost all track of time. So lately, the kids' schedule has been kind of crazy. They've had their summer school. Carter's had baseball. He's had center. He's had a lot going on. So, on top of that, I've also been working on cooking because I'm not the greatest cook. So, I got some cookbooks from the library and I've been writing down recipes from that. My sister and my mom also gave me some recipes, so I've been working on that. And then, I've been trying to keep better up on the house and whatever. Anybody else with special needs kids knows that is something in itself when you're redirecting all day and you don't have time to do those basic minimal things because you're constantly working on redirecting. It can be difficult. You need a lot of time, and then working on the academics too with the kids' workbooks for school to keep them orientated with what's going on and keep building those skills. To keep working on speech with Literacy Link and things like that. Excuse me. To keep up on the chore chart. It can be a lot. And then also, we have a family, so I'm doing all those things too. It's never easy. So if you're in my situation, don't feel bad if you can't do it all. Me, myself, I'm very type A. I like to try to do it all. I can't do it all. My parenting coach, bless her heart, she's a godsend. She told me, she's like, Stephanie, you know what? Even though you want to do all these things and you may have wrote yourself a schedule for the way things are going to go every day, they're not going to always go that way. So you just kind of have to take that as it comes. I'm going to take a drink out of my tea, sorry. Excuse me. Anyway, so I have to remind myself of that too. Obviously, I'm not perfect. Oh, hey, did you notice my hair? Did you notice it? It's actually half on this side pink, half on this side blue. I haven't dyed my hair in about half a year. Usually I do pink or purple. I didn't know what to do, so I asked the kids. Carter said red, Maddox said blue. Obviously red turns to pink. So I have cotton candy hair. Say hi to Bella. There she is. Bella Bell! There. I know she was in one of my videos in the past, but there you finally get to see her. There she is, my little black beauty. It's just me and her right now. Andy's at work. The kids are both gone. Carter's with his dad's mom. Maddox is with his dad, as he is every weekend. So it's just me, and I've been doing a lot of research lately about Disney because we are going to Disneyland. Tomorrow will make 2 weeks. I'm recording this on July 28th, Saturday. So you're probably going to get this post a day or two late, but I'm trying to get more back into things, and I know there is a lot of people that research Disney, and they also research if you have special needs, what do you do with kids with Disney? I don't really know. So I kind of delved into that myself to kind of see, because I'm sure there's a lot of you out there that have never been to Disney World, Disneyland, any trip in particular that involves a theme park, and you want to take your special needs kiddo, but you don't know how it's going to go, right? And as a lot of us do, we plan. Because what would we be if we didn't do that? So one thing I learned was, do not stick to your plan and stress yourself out. So if you have a whole itinerary planned out and you're like, we're going to do this, this, and this, and we have to make it at this time, and this has to be this way, for one thing, you're on vacation, so you need to calm down. I'm type A too. I get it. But honestly, if you are on vacation with your children, you're going to be stressed out enough redirecting them from every little toy or keeping them calm for an hour in a line, even if you have a fast pass or, like a VIP thing for a lane in some type of ride. You have to stay calm. Your demeanor will set the tone for your kiddo's demeanor. If you don't believe me, try it. Excuse me. There's Black Beauty. There she is. Belle Belle. Look at her look. She's like, here I am. She's very happy that the kids aren't here right now. She gets to roam around. Maddox isn't attacking her. Carter's not constantly trying to pet her. She's been very happy to get a little break. So there's that. But, yeah, you kind of have to relax a little. This will be our first big family vacation. I'm not really sure how it's going to go. But, we'll take it as it comes. I think that's what you have to do is you have to at least get your feet wet with it. You have to at least start somewhere. All family situations are different, so I can research this all day long for the next 2 weeks. I can. But until we go and see what works, what doesn't work, what we need to tweak, I don't want to set up a whole itinerary and have it go completely wrong. Like, I'll make a list of things we want to do, and we'll work it in. I think that's the best we can do is just to be casual about it, and also to like designate on certain days who's going to go back to the hotel early with the kids so one of us can have a night off from parenting, because it's going to be me, Andy, his brother, their Uncle Paul, who they love. They just both told me on the plane, I want to sit next to Uncle Paul. And then Andy's mom, their grandma Liz. So I think, maybe Andy and his brother can do some more fast-paced, crazy roller coasters on a day. Me and his mom can do the wine tour and maybe get something to eat and watch fireworks. And then, like 2 of the days, either me or her can take the kids or they can take the kids and do their own thing. Just so we kind of get like a break, because you can't all be together in one day. Like, not one day, but like every day. You need like some variety in your group. So I feel like that would be really good. More tea needed. So, yeah. Number one thing I'm going to say first is relax. You have to relax. Do not be like stone clad to that schedule, like, I have to do this and this and this. No. You know what? You don't. You don't. Unless you told your kids beforehand, we're going to do this at this time and this at this time. It's new to them. They're not going to know. Go with the flow, girl. Or boy. Whatever. But just kind of, feel out your family first. And I think the best thing we're going to do is when we get there, well, go to our room, maybe go to the pool. We won't like jump to the park right away because I'm going to have to park the park bag anyway. And in case you don't know, if you're going to a theme park, you have a hotel or whatever, you want to pack a park bag for when you go, especially if you have kids that have potty training problems or dietary needs or medicine. Excuse me. You have to pack those things in your park bag. Also, another thing about Disney is you don't have to bring a card. You don't have to bring cash or your debit card or credit card. You can load it onto your MyBand pass, which is pretty much excuse me. So it's a rubber band with like some type of electronic reader thing, like right here, almost like a watch. So it goes around your wrist, and then there's the magnetic thing, and you can go onto the My Disney Experience app and enter your information in there, and then you can leave your wallet in the safe in your room. Please do that. Do not leave any of your valuables out. I was a housekeeper. I knew some crappy housekeepers. I'm not saying they're like that at Disney. Please tip them. I'm sure they're great. But just, to save your own butt here, because, it's never nice to lose money. But still, what I'm getting at here is you can have this magic band to put all of your, credit card information on, or whatever type of payment information on. And then you can use that as you go. So pretty much what happens is you're wearing this band on your wrist, and then there'll be like little scanners. And so you'll go up to the scanner and you'll go like this until it turns green and it'll flash a little bit. And then it'll accept your payment, or if you have a fast pass, which is like a VIP line for the ride, it'll take that, and then you can just do what you got to do. I was going to add something else about that. What was I going to say? I don't know. Give me a minute to collect my thoughts. I'll be back in a sec. Right, so gather my thoughts. I was talking about payment information and the Magic Band. If you are not somebody that has like a bank account or a debit card, you can buy reloadable cash cards, which pretty much you buy the card, you pay the like first month service fee or whatever, and then every month you pay an additional one. But if you're going on a trip and you're only using it for that month, you'll just have to pay that first month and just don't put anything else on the card. Or you can call and cancel it if you really want to. Otherwise, it'll like automatically cancel. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. But if you don't put any money on, I think it cancels. So I have a GoBank card. Andy has a NetSpend card. You can research those on your own, but the NetSpend card has a bigger limit. They all at least have, both of those have, I believe it's at least a $2,000 cash limit. So with both of those, you can go to Walmart and you just let them know, hey, I want to put this money on my reloadable card. You hand them the card. You let them know how much you want to put on. You give them the cash, and it goes on the card. So one thing I will say, though, if you do this, or if you have any cards in general you're using and you're not carrying cash, make sure you get one of those magnetic protection things so that your card can't be scanned. I actually just bought from Meijer a wallet that holds your phone too. It's got like a compartment for your phone, and it's got like these strips that prevent magnetic scanning so nobody can steal your identity. So if you're going to do that and you're going to have a load of money with you, which you should if you're going to Disney anyway, unless your information's already on your Magic Band, it's a good thing to have. So that's what we're going to do, just so we don't have to carry cash, because if you put cash in your regular luggage and then you check it in for when you fly and then pick it up later, it could be missing. I mean, there are bad people in this world. I'm usually a pretty good person and I don't really like judge people, but you never know. Things happen. There are bad people in the world. I'm gonna have some of my water. Excuse me. So that's that for payment, but some things that I looked up for flying. Now, this is one thing I actually overlooked at first, is when you go to get on the plane. Now, we're going from Green Bay, Wisconsin to Chicago, Illinois, and then we're going to Orlando, Florida. So we're going to have a layover at Chicago, excuse me, and then we're going to be going from Chicago to Orlando. So I need some stuff to keep the boys busy. Also with young children, especially if you have kiddos that have tubes put in their ears. Carter did. I believe they fell out. He's 7 now, so they probably did, but he never told me anything, so maybe they didn't. Anyway, so with young kiddos, usually their ears pop. They get uncomfortable. It makes them whiny. They get like really ornery. Suckers, gum, cough drops, something along those lines to keep them you know, to keep their jaw moving so that their ears don't pop is a really good idea. So, excuse me, I'm just full of gas today, guys. I'm sorry. That's a really good idea. The one thing I would say is get some gum or something they're going to really like. Even if they have 4, 5, 6 pieces of gum on the plane. If it's a 5-hour flight, which is ours is going to be after the layover, so when we go from Chicago to Orlando, it'll be that long. Um, I'm not really too concerned about them having that much gum if it's going to keep them from being an animal. I mean, I've said this before, you pick and choose your battles. You can't win them all. So even though Maddox swallows his gum and whatever, I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. I'm not going to stress out about that because, like I said before, if you stress out about everything on your trip, you're not going to have fun. And you know what? When you get off the plane, you need a glass of wine and a nap. And Grandma needs to watch the kids. So Liz, if you're watching, you're probably going to have to do that for me and Andy. But it's okay. So also, I have been doing some research. But before I get to that, I'm kind of all over the place. I haven't vlogged in a while, and I know you guys have probably missed me, and I am so sorry. I'm so glad you guys are so understanding, and you're still here. So kudos to you. Without you guys, I wouldn't have a channel. So that's all I have to say. The busy bags. Yes. So one thing I've seen a lot of is these magic markers, which is pretty much like a coloring book, and then it has one marker, and if the kiddo draws on it, it colors it in for them per the color. You can get these at the dollar store. You can get them at Walmart. You can get them at Target. They're everywhere. You just have to look for them. I'm sure if you can get them on Amazon too, or eBay, or whatever you want to do if you really want. But I thought that was pretty cool because they can't make a mess with it. You know, it's a magic marker. Also for Carter, I'm going to get him a sketchbook, and I'll probably bring crayons for both of them, some coloring books, some snacks, a fidget spinner. I also have a fidget spinner. I'm going to go get that and show it to you just because it's really cute. Hold on. Okay, so I scrounged up our fidget spinners. Sorry about that. So, first off, this one is mine. I really like this one. It's pretty cool. I actually hide it so the boys don't play with it. So I'm going to probably take this on the plane just so while I'm reading I have something to do because I do get anxiety. And I'm going to take all of our pillows on the plane. Well, the majority. But, because I don't want them to get lost in baggage check. But this is my fidget spinner, and the boys do not get to play with it. But yes, I have one too because I do have anxiety. So once I get kind of like shaky and start feeling like this, if I sit here and play with this, even if I rapidly spin it, it makes me feel a little bit better because it gives me some kind of little vibration back, which helps. So that's that. This is Maddox's. So this is an LED fidget spinner, and pretty much what it does is when you tap it, it lights up the lights, and then oh, this one doesn't. It's supposed to spin. It's kind of broken, but yes, they do all actually light up. I think something was stuck in here, but the boys have 2 of these, so I'm sure Carter has his. But yeah, this one's really cool because it does light up. They can use this at nighttime to help them sleep, but it's kind of broken. Fidget spinners break a lot. I'm sure you guys know that. Speaking of broken fidget spinners, this is Carter's. The button on this side is gone. This side it's fine. I mean, you can still spin it. He has one like this that's really similar, which is what I was looking for, and I couldn't find it. It just has more of like a wing tip to each edge, and it doesn't have weights in here because he took them out because he doesn't like them because he likes to spin it really fast. So, I mean, I could do it this way And it would, no, this one's kind of broken. Like I said, we have a lot of broken fidget spinners. But I think they each need one of these on the plane. It's just to kind of give them something to do. So yeah, I'm going to have their busy bags. They're also going to have snacks and a fidget spinner, and I'm going to have one too. So there's that. But yeah, I need to make sure I lit that one up, that I put mine away, because if I don't, it will be not spinning like Maddox's. So I don't really know who these were made by. I know that this one we got from Walmart. This one my parenting coach gave me. And like I said, this one does light up, and you can see all the lights do work. But I'm not really sure where she got this. It says on the front, Zing, Z-I-N-G. If that helps, and it's an LED fidget spinner. So pretty cool, but I'm not really sure where that came from, so I'm going to put that down. By the way, like I said before, the kids are gone for the weekend. It's like 11 at night, so I'm recording by myself in my nightgown, so excuse me, I don't look the greatest right now with my messy bun and whatever, but hopefully you guys don't mind. I just have been so busy today with housework and cooking and cleaning. I just wanted to get a video in because I haven't been on in a while. I know you guys want to hear from me, and I'm sorry, but here I am with a drink of tea. Another drink of tea. Blah, blah, blah. All right, so I have been busy doing some research because we haven't been to Disney before. So here's the first page of my notes. And then I have wrong way. Sorry. That's from my parenting coach. Another page of notes. And then I have another page of notes. So I actually have been pretty busy, and let's go back to that first page. This I need to put in a book and a spreadsheet so I have them both. Because if you guys do know, sometimes when you're traveling, you have your phone and it's halfway dead and you think it's fine. All of a sudden your phone is dead. I need a paper copy to make sure I have it. So I'm going to go get one of those little cheapsy notebooks, probably from Target, because those are actually really cute. Maybe the dollar store will have something else. I don't know. And then I can put that in my park bag with their snacks, their extra set of clothes, some Ziploc bags for phones, or, you know, if somebody has wet pants that they need to change, or souvenirs or whatever else we get. And then we can go from there. Excuse me. So, you know, I did a lot of research. I'm actually pretty nervous because Andy's mom is planning this whole thing, so I can't really like say anything like, oh, we're going to do this, this, and this. She's like, no, we have a travel agent. Everything's handled. The hotel actually is really cool. I've looked it up. We're going to be staying at the Grand Floridian, which is next to Magic Kingdom. And through the balcony, you can see Cinderella's tower where, you know, it's the big Disney tower that lights up. And then there's fireworks all around it. Apparently, you can go to the beach at the Grand Floridian, which we're staying at, and then you can watch the fireworks from there. So we might not even have to do the fireworks show, which will be okay because there is a bar inside of the Grand Floridian on the second floor. So we can probably grab a drink or two, mosey on over to our hotel room, and just watch from the patio the fireworks because the kids are going to be asleep. So also there is I don't know if it's called a wine and dine tour or a wine walk tour. I think it's in Epcot, but I kind of want to do that with Andy's mom, Liz, because that's something me and her could do, like a girl thing. So Andy and his brother Paul are probably going to do like rock and roller coaster, a lot of stuff in Pandora, a lot of the crazy rides like Mount Everest. I'm not really into that, and I'm probably going to have the kids the majority of the time anyway, but I'm also not a big adrenaline junkie. Like, I really don't like big drops on roller coasters, so that's fine. But another thing I did want to touch on, as long as we're talking about the parks, is there are these baby centers, which, in case you don't know, they have like wipes, diapers, formula, baby food, somewhere to change your baby. They probably have areas for you to feed your baby too, or whatever else you need to do. But those are also utilized for children with special needs as like a calm down spot. So if you need somewhere quiet to go with your kiddo, just because they're overstimulated or they're tired, you could even put them in the stroller, go there, kind of just push them back and forth, let them kind of hang out to the music in there, which I'm sure they're going to have, and just wait until they fall asleep and continue on. So that's something nice I didn't know existed until my parenting coach Becky told me about that, but that's something I really think we're going to utilize. Excuse me. Even though Maddox doesn't have special needs, I feel like he's going to need it more than Carter does. But, oh, before I forget, an update on Maddox. I took him to the doctor. I really think this kid has some type of attention deficit disorder. He hops on one foot a lot. He doesn't like walk. He kind of like clambers around. He won't sit on furniture. He'll like jump and slide all over it. If I can get him to sit down, it's because I've ordered him to sit down as a mom. Like, Maddox, no. You need to sit down. Sit on your butt or you're grounded. That's literally the extreme I have to go through, and I just... Like, he's not even 5 yet. This shouldn't be happening. There's something... as a mom, you just kind of get that intuition and like, something isn't right. But the doctor gave me a referral to a neurologist. I haven't got a call yet. I'm waiting on that because I think he has some type of attention deficit disorder. Which it could be. Usually when you have one kid with special needs, you have another one that has a disability. I don't know if it's genetic, if it's something that they just catch on to and you have to like undo all of that. I've heard that's the case, but Maddox's dad doesn't have a history of that, so I wouldn't doubt it. But yeah, I think Maddox would be able to utilize these baby centers as calm down spots more than Carter, because Carter is pretty aware of like the social aspect of things, and he's in that age where he's starting to get like embarrassed that I walked him into summer school. He didn't like it. He's starting to be more social where he wants to make friends, but only the friends he wants to be his friends. And if you don't want to be my friend, well, you know what? You're going to be my friend anyway. That's where he's at. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, another thing that I learned, and actually Andy looked this up on his own, was when you go to the park with kiddos, you want to rent a stroller. I believe it's like $15 to $30 a day to rent a stroller. Excuse me. But you can have it the entire time the park is open. You just check it back in at the end of the day, and the next day you pay the fee again, you get another one. Something else I looked at was ordering one from Amazon Prime, because Amazon Prime ships to Orlando same day, 2-hour shipping. So we could like check into the hotel, get the stroller right away, have it delivered, and then go to the park once we're all unpacked and whatever. So I've got to talk to Andy about that, see if that's what he wants to do. Something I read on another mom blog was, use the stroller. Excuse me. Oh, I need a glass of water. Oh, wow. Well, excuse me. My water just like sprayed everywhere. I'm sorry. So, yeah, about the stroller. If you order it from Amazon Prime, was to use the stroller, and then when you're done, go to like the stroller rental thing and find somebody in line that's looking for a stroller to rent, and then just gift them your stroller so you don't have to take it home. Just be like, here, I know it's a cheap little umbrella stroller, but you guys are going to rent one every day anyway, so why don't you just use it and then just gift it to somebody else? I mean, honestly, I think if you're going to only pay $15 for a stroller and have it shipped there for maybe like another 10, 25 bucks, if you're there for 6 days, it saves you how much money? I'm not doing that math. You guys can pause the video and do that math if you really want to. I failed math in college, so there's that. Another drink of tea. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for the video. I'm going to upload a video of my carry-on I'm going to pack and of my regular big luggage I'm going to pack. And then before we go, I think I'm going to do like a last thoughts thing, how I'm feeling the day before. We'll see if I can get Carter in to do something. He hasn't been really enjoying YouTube videos lately. If you watched the last one I posted, he was pretty upset. But maybe I can change his mind and get him to do something. I guess we'll just really see. So that's going to be it for the video, guys, but stay tuned so you can see how we pack for our carry-on and our big luggage for a trip and anything else that I have to add. Also, we are not going to have any blog posts until then. Well, not until then, until after then, just due to the fact that I'm busy still with our summer programming, with packing for our trip and all that. But I will try to make some videos while we're gone, which I won't post till we're back, obviously, but still, just so you guys can see what we all went through, our encounters at Disney, how things went, and then we can get some commentary from the kids afterwards. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Like and subscribe. Do it for Carter because he does love those thumbs up. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Be safe and be calm. Bye.